Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. No problem, we ain't solving. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Come play with the big boys. Ain't no rest, we make noise. Love it when you see it so good that you can't avoid. Pedal to the metal, we going far. Going far. Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get
Good
it
morning
started.
again, everyone, and
Are
welcome
you ready?
on this beautiful morning, Saturday morning. Welcome to our very first InspireHer Confidence Summit. Speaking on the topic of the importance of learning the skill of mastering your mind and your emotions. We have the phenomenal Dr. Mimi Bland. So Mimi is renowned as the spiritual mindset mentor. She stands as an influential international speaker and a fervent advocate for self-improvement and self-mastery. Her unique ability to identify and perceive the genuine inner qualities of individuals sets her apart, enabling Mimi to forge profound spiritual and vibrational connections. With an innate understanding of her clients' true potential, she guides them on a transformative journey towards self-discovery and empowerment. Mimi is not merely a speaker. She's a catalyst for life-changing transformations. Say catalyst. Y'all knew that was coming. Inspiring individuals to tap into the dormant power within themselves. Her passion for self-empowerment is evident in her advocacy and her magnetic her magnetic presence on the international stage reflects her commitment to guiding others towards unlocking their full potential. As the spiritual mindset mentor, Mimi is dedicated to creating a ripple effect of positive change, helping individuals achieve not only personal growth, but also a deeper connection with themselves and the world around them. Please give a nice, warm, Inspire Her Confidence welcome to Dr. Mimi Bland.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's been an absolutely amazing event. I've been absolutely inspired by some phenomenal speakers that have really touched my heart here today. Yes, my name's Mimi, and I'm a spiritual mindset mentor, and I teach people how to self-master themselves and the importance of mastering your mind and emotions, because everything is coming to you and through you. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. So I don't think that we understand just how powerful our thoughts are and our emotions. Everything is energy, as we've already been spoken about today, but we don't understand that the seeds that are implanted within us as we are growing up, what we believe. And what is a belief? A belief is just an idea. A belief is just an idea that you have taken upon yourself, and then you have created that as part of your life experience. Why I'm so passionate about this subject is that I teach from life experience as well. And for me, growing up, I had a lot of mental, physical, and emotional abuse. Then I went on to then have partners that mentally, emotionally, and physically abused me as well. I was locked up in a cupboard with a baby's potty because I was too disgusting to be seen. I had to sleep facing the wall, sitting up facing the wall. And those seeds had implanted within me deeply that I was unworthy. I became a people pleaser. I never knew what I was doing so wrong that people would hate me and treat me the way they did. I couldn't understand it. So then I went on to abuse myself for 10 years because it was my normal thing. It felt comfortable to me. But God had another plan for me. From a very young age, I always had a vision and a mission in my heart that I wanted to heal all pain and suffering in humanity. And I understood that all pain and suffering is coming from ourselves. We actually cause our own pain and suffering, but we don't actually understand how we're doing it. So now I just want to teach people that your mind is powerful. So as we're growing up, we grow up from a very young age, and what you see and what you hear becomes your life experiences. But it's a story that you give to everything that's happening to you. So there may be two siblings in a family. One grows up to be completely different, and the other one grows up to be a victim. Both had the same life experiences, but both gave two different meanings to the situation that they were in. One deemed that they felt unworthy. Why was I being picked on? But the other one never took those seeds in. They just knew who they were, and they had a very laser focus on where they were going. But those seeds penetrated you. So whatever you see as a child, we've already spoken about the subconscious and the conscious mind. Well, the conscious mind is only 5% of what you want. So your dreams and wishes and what you desire, that is 5% of what actually you're putting out there. But the subconscious mind, that is the ideas that have been implanted within this box, it's rigid, it's stuck. It's literally like a tape recorder. It's just literally fulfilling what you believe, the ideas you've implanted. So if you want to be successful, if you want to have money, if you want to find love, if you feel that you're unworthy of having love because of those imprints when you was younger, you will sabotage yourself from having it. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur or you want to have money, if you don't believe that you're worthy of having money, you won't allow yourself to have the money. So every single thing is an internal job. Nothing has to change externally. And what I like to tell people is, I wrote the book, The Answer Is You, because the answer is you, the problem is you, but the solution is you. So that means that the power is always in your hands. You have the power any time you choose to go within and change the imprinting inside your mind. And it's not as hard as what we believe it is. So I like to give people the foundations. We are human beings we're spiritual beings having a human experience. But there's two sides of us, and that's where we've never been taught. So the human side is that you're here, you have life experiences, and you go on then and create your life, and you wonder why you keep having the bad relationships, or the work isn't flowing, or whatever's going on in your life. You may have had a fantastic childhood and life may be perfect. So whatever's going wrong for you, you know you've got a programming that isn't working for you. Whenever you're happy and life is flowing, you know that everything that's going on within your mind is working for you. But we also have another side, and that's our spiritual side. And that I would say would be about 80 to 90% of who we truly are. And our spiritual side is our imagination, our hearts. When God created us, He created first our heart, because our heart is how we feel. And we are living in a feeling universe. So what you feel is not about what you want. You get what you feel. So if you are harboring ill thoughts, if you are harboring anger, anxiety, depression, that is the vibration you're putting out. So you're like a broadcasting station. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, you're constantly emitting a signal. And that signal is bringing back to you the people, the circumstances, the situations that you are emitting. Okay. So that you are emitting out into the universe. So if you want a different response, you just have to change the signal. And that's an inside job. So as we were talking about earlier, about all sickness and disease, I really believe that all sickness and disease, anything that's happening to you, is coming because through you. So it's all about a disbalance, an imbalance within you. When you feel good, we have been given an emotional guidance system, and that shows us when we're on track and when we're not on track. When you feel good, that means you are in alignment with who you truly are. When you feel bad, that means you have accepted something externally that isn't your truth. So you are constantly fighting against yourself. So all sickness, all disease is just an imbalance. It's a truth that you have accepted that isn't your truth. When you are happy, when you are in alignment, when you are moving towards things that bring your soul, like you're dancing, you're walking in nature, or you're feeling good, nothing can touch you. So if you have anything you're going through at the moment, all you have to do is some tips is meditation. Meditation just means to slow yourself down, to stop your analytical mind, the chatterbox, to close your eyes, to reset yourself. And you can do that by placing your hand on your heart and breathing and getting into your internal system. In there, you use your imagination and then your visualization. You can plant any seeds you want and they will start to grow. As when you was at school, you learnt the times table through repetition. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 2. You learnt it over and over again. When you start implanting new seeds of what you want, then they will start taking over the old programming that is in there. Because people think it's just your mind that needs to change. It's not. It's actually your body as well. Your body has energy trapped inside it, and it's trauma. And it's trauma from the meaning that you gave to situations. So when you can release that trauma, and you can do that by just being very present. We already spoke today about the power of being present, but it's more powerful than what we know, because in this present moment is where we are creating. If you're living in the past or you're thinking about the future, but you're dragging in the past, you are going to create exactly the same life experiences. Nothing will change. When you are present, when you breathe, and when you develop awareness, you cannot factor in the past and you cannot factor in the future. You cannot be depressed. You cannot have anxiety because you're right here in this present moment. This is where you can then dictate, you can command what it is that you want. I suffer from bulimia and my body was completely broken down. And when I understood and I read in the Bible that creation is complete, that means every single thing that you ever want in this world is already created. You just have to get out of the way and allow it to flow into your life. That means listen to the words you speak, because you're declaring every single day. The thoughts you think, the words you speak, how you feel, these are all sending energy out into the universe. When I healed myself, I went to the mirror, as somebody said about mirror work, and I commanded. I was brought up in church, so it's the words that you believe in, but I commanded in the name of Jesus Christ that bulimia would leave my body, and I commanded it. Within 2 days it had left my body for good, and it didn't come back again. I commanded that the cysts, the tumors in my body, they would be released, and I was healed, and they were released and healed. People don't believe this. You know, I was 60 last week. And all the trauma that I held on to, I can honestly say there's a film called Nanny McPhee where the warts fall off every time you start going back to love. And every time I relinquished and I remembered who God told me I was, we are love, we are pure, we are already worthy, we are all the things we are seeking from externally, we are that. Our only job is to accept it and to move in that direction every single day and to live that truth. I believe, I'm just going to finish off because I could go on forever, but I believe that all of life is a purification system. We are all here as spiritual beings to awaken and remember who we are. And that means if something feels good, move towards it. If something feels bad, you are taking on somebody else's idea that is not your truth. Don't listen to what anyone tells you. You can reject or accept anything in life. And just because it's somebody else's truth doesn't mean it has to be your truth. You are more powerful than you could ever imagine. And thank you so much for having me here today. Thank you, Peru, and thank you to all the speakers. Thank you.